कहा बुद्ध प्रभ तुच्छ हमारी, भर न सकै महिमा जो तिहारी। हम न सकत कर सिफत तुम्हारी, आप ले हो तुम कथा सुधारी। मूक उच्चरै शास्त्र खट, पिंग गिरन चढ़ जाए। अंध लखै बदरो सुनै, जो काल कृपा कराए। अंध लखै बदरो सुनै, जो काल कृपा कराए।
सतनाम श्री वाहिगुरु साहिब जी। श्लोक संत सरन जो जन परै, सो जन उदरन हार। संत की निंदा नानका, बहुर बहुर अवतार। संत सरन जो जन परै, सो जन उदरन हार। संत की निंदा नानका, बहुर बहुर अवतार। संत सरन जो जन परै।
वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। सतगुरु जी, साजी नवाजी साध संगत जी, आप जी धन धन श्री गुरु ग्रंथ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਪਾਵਨ ਪੁੱਤਰ ਹਜ਼ੂਰੀ ਅੰਦਰ ਇਕੱਤਰ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ। ਧੰਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਨਾਮ ਰੂਪੀ ਕਥਾ ਨੂੰ ਸਰਵਣ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਜੋ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਸੁਖ ਦੇਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਹੈ, ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸੁਖਮਨੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਬਾਣੀ। ਸੁਖਮਨੀ ਸੁਖ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਨਾਮ, ਭਗਤ ਜਨਾ ਕੈ ਮਨ ਬਿਸਰਾਮ। Very blessed to join the court of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, in the court of Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Sache Padshah Ji, our fifth Guru, who is known as the Master of Martyrdom. We say Shahida De Sirtaj. The first Guru, the first Sikh to give martyrdom, to give Shahidi in the Sikh Panth, in the Sikh Qaum. And Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji wrote this Bani Sri Sukhmani Sahib, which is known to give peace. True peace. Not the peace that we try to obtain through different items that we gain in the world, but the peace that comes through Naam. Now, Naam very simply, we think just means name. It can be the name of God, but it's the experience of repeating Vaheguru's name. So, Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji, in this Bani Sri Sukhmani Sahib, there's only one Rahau Pankti. So, kai vari, kai Shabda de vich Sahib Sangh Ji, many different Shabads, verses of Gurbani, you have a Rahau Pankti. Rahau means to pause and think. And you find many throughout different types of Bani. But in Sri Sukhmani Sahib, there's only one Rahau Pankti. Even though there's 24 Astpadya, 24 different sections, it takes about 1 hour to read. But in that 1 hour, you have one Rahau. Sukhmani Sukh Amrit Prabhanam, Bhagata Janake Man Misram, Rahau. So Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji tells us the essence of this Bani. Okay, this Bani is the Bani of bliss. ਤੇ ਭਗਤ ਜਨਾ ਕੇ ਮਨ ਬਿਸਰਾਮ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਭਗਤ ਜਨ ਹਨ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, those ones who do ਭਗਤੀ, those ones who do love and devotion for ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ, ਮਨ ਬਿਸਰਾਮ. This Bani resides in their ਹਿਰਦਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਹਿਰਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਸ ਬਾਣੀ ਵਸਦੀ ਹੈ। ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, resides in the heart of those Gurmukhs. So with Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji's blessings, we've gone through half of Sri Sukhmani Sahib Katha. We're on the 3rd Astapadi now, the 13th section of this Bani. The Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji today is going to talk about this topic of Nindya. And today we celebrate the Guru Gaddi Divas of Sri Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj Ji. And we'll link it to this as well. Because Sahib Sangat Ji, no matter who it was, whether it was the Guru Sahib themselves, whether it was the Sikh, the Guru Sikh, everybody is being challenged by this one thing of Nindya. Nindya means slander. Ja Chugliya, come together, slander and gossip. Even when Sri Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj Ji, before becoming the Guru Gaddi, Sri Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj Ji left Basir ke Pind, which is where they took Prakash, and they went to Sri Khadur Sahib. Sri Khadur Sahib jaake they started to do seva of Sri Guru Angad Dev Ji Maharaj Ji. When they first went to Sri Khadur Sahib, Sri Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj Ji would partake in the seva, but they'd also eat langar. And Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj Ji's nephew, Pai Jassu Ji, who's a son of Pai Khemaraj Ji. Nahi ji, Pai Manak Chand Ji was their father. Guru Amar Das Ji had three brothers, Baba Khemaraj Ji, Baba Manak Chand Ji, and Baba Ishar Das Ji. Baba Ishar Das Ji's son was Bhai Guru Das Ji. Then Baba Manak Chand Ji's son was Bhai Jassu Ji. Then Bhai Jassu Ji married Bibi Amaro Ji. Bibi Amaro Ji is the daughter of Sri Guru Angad Dev Ji Maharaj. So Guru Amar Das Ji's Patija married Sri Guru Angad Dev Ji's daughter. So in terms of tradition, Sri Guru Amar Das Ji is seen as the boy side and is seen as higher than the girl side. Just in terms of tradition, not saying that's the case. And Guru Amar Das Ji from the boys' side is staying with the girl side. So what happened then? Many people in India of Guru Amar Das Ji. They call this Amuru, they call him Amuru at that time. They are living in the home of the girl side. So they do Nindya of Sri Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj. So Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj Ji went to Sri Guru Angad Dev Ji Maharaj Ji te ਦੂਜੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਦੇ ਪਾਸ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਸੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ? ਦੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ bless you with seva. And one of the mukh sevadars of Sri Guru Angad Dev Ji blessed Baba Amar Das Ji with the most kathan seva. Kathan means very, very hard. The most hardest seva. The Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj Ji tells himself कि सतगुरु की सेवा गाखरी सिर दीजिए आप गवाए. If you want to do the Guru seva, you want to truly serve the Guru, it's not easy. Gakhri means katan. Very, very hard. So if you want to do seva of the Guru truly, then sir dijay, aap gawai. Sir dijay means to give your head. Aap gawai. Give up this me, this I, okay, I can't do this. Or I can't stay till this time. I can't do this, I can't do that. The Guru says if you truly want to become a Sikh, a servant of the Guru, then you have to give up everything. So Guru Amar Das Ji did that. They gave up everything and they served Sri Guru Angad Dev Ji Maharaj Ji for 12 years straight. For 12 years they served Guru Angad Dev Ji Maharaj Ji day and night until they became the form of Sri Guru Angad Dev Ji Maharaj Ji. And then after 12 years, one day when Sri Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj Ji was doing seva, that day Sadh Sangat Ji, they were going out towards Bias. And we'll stop the itihas here. But when we go for this next Astpadi of Sri Sukhmani Sahib, we pick up this itihas of that day when Sri Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj Ji goes out towards Bias. It's about 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Amrit Vele Jag ke Sri Guru Amar Das Ji is going towards Bias. Uthe Sadh Sangat Ji Maharaj Ji, Guru Amar Das Ji has a gagar on their seats. They had this water pitcher on top of their head and they're going to collect water for Sri Guru Angad Dev Ji Maharaj Ji. And we'll see what conversation happens at 2-3 o'clock in the morning when Sri Guru Amar Das Ji goes to get water. But before that, we'll go for this next Astpadi of Sri Sukhmani Sahib, where Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji talks us about Nindya. Nindya means to slander. The Guru Sahib Ji kere bachan karde han. So aramb karan to pehla sari sangat Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji de pavitra charan kavan te dhyan tarke. Let's all focus our minds on the charan of Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji. Te sari sangat aakho Satnam Sri Vaheguru Sahib Ji.
Slok Sant Saran Jo Jan Para So Jan Udaran Har.
So Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji in this slok of Sri Sukhmani Sahib says Sant Sarna Jo Jan Pare Jo Jan Jira Purkh Sant Mahatma the Saran which Perna Karda hai, that one who comes into the sanctuary of the saints. Sharan, sanctuary. Pavethe Sadh Sangat Ji, Guru Sahib Ji Sharan. The greatest saint of all saints is Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Sant Saran Jo Jan Pare. Fir Guru Sahib Ji keh rahe ne ke so jan udar nahar. They say os jan, os purk, that being, whoever comes into the Guru sanctuary, comes into the sanctuary of a saint, they say Udar Nahar. Udar Nahar means that they become mukta. Us jeev mukt ho janda hai. Sant di sharan vich jaake Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji di sharan vich paina karke Hanji.
Sant ki ninda nanaka bahar bahar avatar.
So ek paase Sadh Sangat Ji, we can go into the sharan of a saint, the saint being Guru Granth Sahib Ji, or one who's become one with Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Har har jando ek hai. The one who becomes one with Vaheguru Ji. But the Guru says, what about the other side? We may go in there, we may gain blessings, or we may do the opposite. So Guru says, doing Nindya. So Sant Sarjo Jan Pare So Jan Udar Nahar Sant ki Ninda Nanaka Bahar Bahar Avatar. Sant ki Ninda. Sant di nindya karke. They say by slandering a saint, what is the result of that? Bahura bahura avatar, mud mudke. Again and again, Junior and the Vich Sahib Singh within the 8.4 million different life cycles that somebody can go through, Udar in the hard. Udar in the hard means to be saved, but now they're saying avatar. Avatar means mud mudke. Again and again, they take avatar, they take upon a body again and again. They keep coming again and again because of that nindya. Slandering a saint, whether it's just slandering anybody in general, they said that we take upon a lot of sin upon us as well by doing this. It comes in Gurubani, ke Maharaji Bhagat Kabir ji tells in Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj ji, ke Hriday Suddh ko nind hoye, hamre kapare nindak toye. Bhagat Kabir ji says to us, that person who has a pure heart, Hriday Suddh ko, Suddh means Shuddh, Pavitr, Hriday. That heart, that hirda that is pavitr, that heart that becomes so pure through meditation, through bhakti, they say, nindo hoye. What happens? People start to slander them. Doesn't make sense, right? Somebody's walking the right path, they're doing all the right things, but people start to slander them. But Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji tells us, Bhagat Kabir Ji tells us, hamre kapare nindak toye. But those people who slander other people, that slander is only cleaning that person. It's making that person more pure. Who becomes pure? The one that is being slandered. And the one that is doing it in India, they become apavitr. They become very dirty. They take upon the male upon their own body, the dirt upon their own body. Just look in Sri Japji Sahib. In Sri Japji Sahib, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji tells us, Kya sank nindaka sir kar hai par. Asank nindaka. Asank means aginatahi. Many people do nindya. So many people. We're all guilty of it. We all do nindya sometimes. Even though we don't mean to, ajaan karke, maybe jaan ke sometimes we do it deliberately. Because it becomes an adat, it becomes a habit. Okay, we all do nindya. But they say asank nindaka sir kar hai par. Sir kar hai par means upon their own head, they take upon the weight of all those sins, of all that nindya they've been doing of somebody else. Meaning that if somebody else has a quality we don't like, let's just say they're really angry or they speak not nice words, and we start to slander that person, we say that person doesn't speak good, that person's horrible, what happens? We take upon those qualities on our head as well. That's why we should be very careful with the types of bachin that we do, the types of words that we speak as well. Mande jane aapko avarapala sansar. Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji tells us that see yourself as the worst and see everyone else as good. If you see a quality in somebody else that is not good, don't start cussing them. Just thank God that we don't have that quality. Tika, there's different ways of looking at it. But what we will do, think, nah, that person is just messed up, man. Then it all starts, right? We start firing shots, right? But what do we know? What we don't know is that we're just firing shots at ourselves because we're taking upon those qualities by doing that. And sir kar hai par, on our own head, we take upon that par. We take that weight upon our own head as well. Jado asi nindya karde hain. When we do nindya, then we take upon our own weight as well. So Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji tells us ke bahur avatar, that person comes back again and again, the one that's nindya. If we're being slandered, of course, it's not nice. Nobody likes to be slandered. We all love to be praised, right? Ustit nindya nahe jehe kanchan loho saman. We are affected by praise and slander. But the one who goes beyond the two, the Guru tells us, ke mukt tahe te jan, kaho nanak sunare mana. The ninth Guru tells us that person is mukt, that person is liberated, you can go beyond the two. But understand this, the Guru says us that when someone is being slandered, all their male is being cleaned. Hamre kapare nindakatoy. They purify me. Of course, it's not nice, but maybe that might give us a bit of we feel a bit better about ourselves. Actually, you know what? We become purified when people are doing this stuff. And all I need to do is focus on my Guru. Because at the end of the day, all this nindya, it's not going to stay anyway. All these words people say about me, it means nothing because one day I'm going to go and this name of mine is not going to stay anyway. And that comes up in the Katha later on. So we'll pick up on this point as well later on. But what we'll do now is we'll go through the actual Astpadi, the Guru Maharaj Ji Khol ke, they open up this whole vichar of nindya in 8 pade, in 8 sections. 8 pauri de vich sasing, they can talk about Nindya. And today we go through 4 of those pauriya. So hanji aage paro ji.
ਅਸ਼ਟਪਦੀ ਸੰਤ ਕੈ ਦੁਖਨ ਆਰਜਾ
So
ਘਟੈ
Sant ke dukhan. Sant di nindya karn wale. Those that do nindya. Arja kate. Arja da matlab hai umr, age. Arja kate. Una di umr kat jandi hai. Their life becomes shorter pave usda jeevan vyarth hai. Their life is useless. That breath was useless. All that time they spent in India, they wasted their whole life. They wasted those moments. Arja kate, and their life is getting shorter and shorter. We spoke about this last week. We said, all the kate, dinasare nare, man guru mela kaja savare raha. All the kate. Every single day, our umr is getting less. We're not getting older. We're just getting closer to dying. As scary as that, morbid as that sounds, we're just getting closer every single day. So, Marji here says is the one that does nindya, who slanders, whether it's a saint, whether it's a normal person, the one who speaks such words, arja kate, their arja, their umr is cut, is getting less and less. Cut jandi hai hanji.
ਸੰਤ ਕੈ ਦੁਖਨ ਜਮ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਛੁਟੈ
Jam te nahi chute. The one who does nindya, jam means jamduta. Jamdut means a messenger of death. Or jamduta, there are many, many messengers of death that come and take us. Those ones who don't become one who are stuck in the passions of the world, they say that they can't even escape from death. They cannot escape from death at the end. Also, at the end of their life, jam te nahi chute. Jam to nahi chut sakde ha sasin. They cannot escape from death. Death comes and takes them. But the one who has the Guru Shabad, the one who's connected to the Guru, that has Narayan. Vaiguji with them, they say, Nal Narayan mere, Jamdoot na ave mere. The one who has God with them, they said that death cannot come near that person. But the one who has Nindya on their tongue, there's no space for God there. If there's Nindya on our tongue, what is going through our mind? What is going through our mind? We're slandering, we're burning inside with all these different thoughts. There's no space for God there. So then at the last moment, there's no Nal Narayana Mere. We're just stuck in thoughts of Nindya. And it becomes a habit. So Guru said, he tells us that the one who's stuck in India, and at the end of their life, they cannot escape from death. Hanji.
ਸੰਤ ਕੈ ਦੁਖਨ ਸੁਖ ਸਭ ਜਾਏ
They sare sukha chale jande han sasing ji. All the happiness that person may have in their life, it all goes away. Sab sukh jaye. Nindya karke. Sant di nindya karke. Ja horna di nindya karke. Anyone, slandering anyone, the Guru says, ke what happens? Sab sukh jaye. All of the sukh in that person's life goes away because they're just burning it away. By doing this type of kadam. The lowest of the low type of action you can do, which is nindya. Guru said, he says that person's life is just being wasted away by doing nindya. Hanji.
ਸੰਤ ਕੈ ਦੁਖਨ ਨਰਕ ਮਹਿ ਪਾਏ
Then naraka meh paye. Where does that person go? Naraka meh. Naraka means hell. Meh means which paye. Paye means to go. Where does that person go? They say they go to hell. They go to the worst kind of place. Whether that's a physical type of hell, whether that's a type of hell in their mind, man karke, they may feel like it's a type of hell that they're living at that time because of all this nindya that they're doing. Chinta jai mite ahankar. Many times we're stuck in chinta because of hankar karke, through our own pride. And we have pride, and that leads to things like nindya. Because we become so proud, if somebody doesn't praise us, and they praise someone else, we start to do nindya of them. The Kevari Sasangaji, where there's nindya, there's irkha. Irkha means jealousy. Irkhalu, to become very jealous of other people. These things burn us from the inside, and that becomes like a type of hell. This life feels like hell. Because we're not content. The Pichle Hafte Sasangaji, we talked about the idea of santok. Bina santok nahi ko rajya. Ke sabr to bina santok to bagair Sasangaji nahi ko rajya. Rajya means to be content. Supana manoratha brithe sabakajye. That the person remains asleep all the time. Manorath means within their sankalp, ate vikalp, which in their thoughts, furne which. They're always asleep, always thinking about others, what they have and what we don't have, what I don't have. But Guru says, what happens in the end? Narak meh paye. Where does that person go? They physically go to hell, or their whole life feels like a hell. Hanji.
ਸੰਤ ਕੈ ਦੁਖਨ ਮਤ ਹੋਏ ਮਲੀਨ
ਤੇ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਮਤ ਹੋਏ ਮਲੀਨ ਮਤ ਪਾਵੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਬੁੱਧੀ their actual intellect becomes very dirty. Maleen means hey gandi ho janti hai, becomes very very dirty. Mat hoye maleen, it becomes very impure by doing nindya. Just like in Gurbani, par ninda par mal mukh sudhi agna krodh chandal comes in Siddhi Rag at the start of Siddhi Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. They say par ninda. Par ninda means parai ninda, by doing somebody else's ninda, by slandering somebody else. Par mal. Mal means mal, that person's dirt. Mukha sudhi. What does that person do? They take the other person's mal and they put it in their own mouth by doing that. So I'll give one example. I remember a long time ago, this person, and he was slandering or speaking really bad about somebody else. And what happened was, hearing these words of nindya about this other person, that person that was hearing the nindya, he started to slander the person that was slandering somebody else. So sometimes when we hear people do nindya, we think that person's so bad, and then we start doing nindya of them because they're doing nindya, right? It's like a vicious cycle, right? Somebody does nindya, and you think, oh, why is you nindya for? Then you do nindya of them. And then what happens? The type of words that they speak, we start speaking like that as well. Paraninda, paramal muksudi. So it's a very vicious cycle, right? But like they say, two wrongs don't make a right. So somebody else is doing it. It don't mean that we have to do it to like balance it out, counteract or something like that. It doesn't work like that, right? When it comes to these kind of things, just run away. Sakata sangana kijiye, dur hai jaye pag. Bhagat kabije kabir. Sakata sangana kijiye. Say, run away from that place. Don't stay there and go there. Don't become entertained. I think, you know what, I'm going to join in. They say, ooh, you better run away from that place. Bhagat Kabiji doesn't want to be there. The Bhagat Kabiji is in Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji. They became one with the Guru. They became one with Parameshwar Vaheguru Ji. And even Bhagat Kabiji is saying, you know what, stay away from those people. That's advice from our Guru. Very good advice. Okay? Don't do their sangat. If you see them, they do nindya, go the other way. The Guru Sahib explains this later on Sukhmani Sahib Hanji.
Sant kੈ dukhan sobha te heen.
Sobha te heen. And if they have any sobha means vadiyai, glory. Nindya karke saad sangat ji, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ sobha, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ vadiyai mit ਜਾਂਦੀ hai. All their praises, all their glory is taken away. Just by doing nindya, they lose everything. Hanji.
Sant ke hate ko rakha na koe.
The sant ke hate. Hate hai saad sangat ji pave. If a saint was to curse that person, if a saint was to say this person is a cursed person, nobody should do their sangata, they say, rakhe na koi, then nobody can save that person. Nobody can help that person. The saint has said, you know, this person is cursed, this person will, the rest of life will go cursed as well, then nobody can help that person. Hanji.
Sant kੈ dukhan than prast hoye.
The than prast hoye, saad sangat ji, us tha jithe nindya hundi hai, where there is nindya, that place, they say prast hoye, that place is maleen, is dirty. Pave saad sangat ji, hirda rupi tha. That heart in which somebody does nindya, jaos jibate, on that tongue where there is nindya, they say it's prast, it's maleen, it's dirty. That tongue is dirty, that heart is dirty, where there is nindya. Hanji.
Sant kripal kripa je kare.
But saad sangat ji, Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji tells us here that Sant Kirpal, who is a saint? Jine saas gras na visre, har nama man manta, tan se sei nanaka, purana soi santa. They say that one is a saint who jine saas gras na visre. With every single breath, the gras means every morsel of food, every burki they may have of a roti in their mouth. They say that one who remembers Vaheguru Ji, that is a sant. Every breath and every morsel of food, purana soi santa. The Guru Sahib Ji here says, Sant Kirpal, Kirpalu Sarup. They are full of compassion. They are. That is, they have compassion, mercy upon everyone. Sant Kirpal, Kirpa Je Kare. If they do Kirpa, if Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji does Kirpa, Hanji.
Nanak Sant Sang Nindak Pi Tare.
Guru Maharaj says, ke Sant Adi Sangat Karke Nindak Pi Tare. Here we, even then the Nindak can be saved. Je ko dube, phir hove sar. Even if that person drowns, they can still be saved. Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji tells us. The one Sakhi to explain this to us is of Pai Satta Ji te Pai Balwand Ji. Ram Kali ki var. Rai Balwand. Ate Pai Satta Ji. It comes in Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji is one of the vars. The Satsang Ji, Pai Satta Ji, Pai Balwand Ji were two brothers who did beautiful kirtan. Kirtan the Guru's home for many, many years. They're from the Marasi Jat, which is a low caste, you could say. In this Jat, you had Pai Mardana Ji, who did seva of Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj Ji. Fir Pai Dana Ji did seva of Sri Guru Angad Dev Ji Maharaj Ji. Fir Pai Dala Ji did seva of Sri Guru Amar Das Ji te Pai and Guru Ram Das Ji te Hon Pai Satta Ji te Pai Balwand Ji did seva of Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji, all from the Marasi Jat. They also say various things before they met Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, they would do kirtan. Not Guru Sahib Ji's kirtan, just sing. They were great singers. But nobody gave them satkar. They didn't get much satkar from anyone, respect. And they would travel around. And one day Pai Balwand Ji left. He went on his own travels to find glory, to find fame. Then Pai Satta Ji went to Sri Amritsar Sahib. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji, the Mehma sun ke listen to the praise of Guru Arjan Dev Ji. He comes to Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji, does benti. They say, Maharaj Ji, protect us. Keep us in your sharan. Sant saran jo jan par hai, so jan udar nahar. They came to the sharan of the true saint of Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji and they started to do kirtan every single day. Then Pai Balwand Ji joined them and they do kirtan in the Guru's court every morning, every evening. They gained so much honor. We all love listening to kirtan. Why? We all have our favorite kirtan jatha. Then when they come, the whole darbar is packed. Then once the kirtan's over, they all go home. Then the darbar is khali. Right? They Satsang Ji, they were so famous. Everybody loved their kirtan. And they got so much hankar because of it. Many times when we get praised and we have gun, if we can sing, if we can speak, if we're good at a sport, then we get praised, then fir hankar comes. Pride, home, ego. Then one day, their sister was going to get married. Pai Balwand Ji, Pai Satta Ji's shoti pen, the little sister, it was their vyah. Jo vyah di tiyariya hai Satsang Ji, when it comes to your wedding and preparations, what do you need? Money. It costs a lot of money, right? Weddings. We all know it. For some reason, it shouldn't cost that much money. But families empty their whole bank accounts, life savings, debt, everything for one day to get people drunk, to feed them, and to just show everybody, look what we did. The kava, many times, maaf karo ji, it's just that, right? Especially the alcohol. Or because I was speaking to somebody the other day, I hope he's not here, and he was saying that when we give sagan and we give money to the other families, our family will write down how much we gave or how much they gave. Right? So when it's their turn, then we give them this much money. Right? So it's become like this now. It was like this all the time. It was all about money. So Pai Satta Ji, Pai Balwand Ji want to do a wedding for their sister, and of course it costs a lot of money. So they think, how are we going to get this money? We could do benti to Guru Arjan Dev Ji, but they might not give us the money. So, or they might not give us enough money. So what do we do then? So they said, you know what? Vaisakhi is coming up soon. Vaisakhi wala din. The Vaisakhi te Satsang Ji, there's a Jod Mela. Lots of Sangat come. And when there's more Sangat, when there's more people coming, then there's more peta. Peta, but there's a lot of money that comes. So they said that, you know what we'll do? We go to Guru Arjan, they say, Maharaj Ji, when it's Vaisakhi, whatever peta comes into the Guru card, give us that peta for this vyah. All those donations on that day. Guru Arjan Dev Ji says, Kevari on these purabs, on these days, there's no lot of petava that comes, no lot of donations come. Don't put faith in that donations. Whatever money you need, you tell me, I'll give it to you. We say, nay Maharaj, we want the money on that day because they were very greedy. Therefore that day they can get a lot of money. The Satsang Ji on that day, if I remember correctly, the weather was not great, so much Sangha didn't come. And only 100 rupees was collected. Now in today's world, 100 rupees is £1. That's not a lot. For all some of which 100 rupees is still a lot, but not enough for a wedding, right? So Guru Sahib Ji said after that day, there's the peta, there's the 100 rupees. Take it and carry on. And they felt cheated by the Guru. They felt like, they deserved more. But they asked for it. Aape beej, aape hi khao. They asked for this from the Guru. The Guru said, how much you need, you can ask for it. But nahi, they asked for the money on the day of Vaisakhi. They saw Sangaji. Because of that, they felt like they were owed the money. So they were so angry that they went home and they started to do Nindya of Guru Sahib Ji. Started slandering Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji. Okay, we are the Kirtaniya of the Guru Kar. We're so famous. Because of us, people come here and listen to the Kirtan. Because of us, the Sangat come and sit in the Guru's court. That's what they started to think about themselves. They saw Sangat Ji today, we're not here because of a person, we're here because of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Don't forget that. Everybody can fall, pulling under the sabako, Apollo Guru Karta, nobody's perfect. As soon as we start putting our faith into people, and then people let us down, who is to blame? Do we blame the person? Or do we have to take some responsibility and realize that the Guru always told us that nobody is perfect? So we can't blame the person because we're all going to make mistakes. So put all our faith into Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, you never let us down. When you're coming to the Gurdwara Sahib, you're coming to see the Guru Dwara. Guru. You're coming to see the Guru. And the Guru will bless us through the Kirtan, through the Katha, through the Gurumukhs who are doing the seva. It doesn't mean you don't show satkar to them. You want to show so much satkar to them, but it's because of the Guru. Let's not forget that. Without the Guru, there's nothing. There's nobody. There's no one without the Guru. So इसी तरह साध संगत जी started doing Nindya of Guru Maharaj Ji, Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj. Agle then the next day, Amrit Vela Devan. Who's meant to do Kirtan? Pai Satta Ji, Pai Balwand Ji. Have they gone to do Kirtan? No. Because they're literally like on strike, right? And if the Guru is not going to do our respect us, then we're not going to respect the Guru. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj sends Pai Gurdas Ji. They send Baba Buddha Ji. But they don't listen to them. So Guru Arjan Dev Ji goes themselves to the house of Pai Balwand Ji and Pai Satta Ji. The Guru comes themselves. That's how much satkar the Guru has, love and respect the Guru has for those who do the Guru Seva, who sing Kirtan, who sing the Guru's praises, who do Simran, who read their Nityanem. The Guru comes themselves, even today. So when the Guru comes themselves, they come into the house of Pai Satta Ji, Pai Balwand Ji, they both stay seated. But we see ourselves when Guru Granth Sahib Ji goes anywhere, what do? We stand up. Kloke, we show satkar to the Guru. If you see matha take there to Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Whenever the Guru is going from Takht Sahib to Sachkanto to Takht Sahib, we always stand up. But they didn't stand for the Guru. They show no satkar. Then the Guru said to them, what's going on? And what did they start to do then? After long conversation, because you can't go for too much, otherwise you run out of time. They start to do Nindya of Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. Guru Angad Dev Ji, Guru Amar Das Ji, Guru Ram Das Ji. They start slandering the Gurus, and when Guru Arjan Dev Ji hears this, Sant ke hate ko rakhe na koi. Then Guru Arjan Dev Ji says that how can you slander Guru Nanak Dev Ji? How can you slander Guru Angad Dev Ji, Guru Amar Das Ji, Guru Ram Das Ji? How cursed are you? How cursed is that person who slanders the Guru? And for that reason, they were cursed at that time, and they were given this disease of Kori da Rog. Because of their Nindya. Remember that? Sant ke hate ko rakhe na koi. The one who slanders a saint, their life is cursed. Guru Arjan Dev Ji tells us. And they were cursed at that time, they had this disease and nobody would speak to them. And Guru Arjan Dev Ji said, whoever speaks to his people, whoever tries to help them, they'll have to suffer. Their face will be black, they'll sit on a donkey and have to go around the whole village and they have their besti done. So nobody spoke to Pai Satta Ji, Pai Balwand Ji. So what could they do? They regretted it afterwards, right? Pachtaunde si, they were regretting it. Yasi Maharaj Ji did Nindya kiti. We did Nindya of Guru Sahib Ji, Guru Arjan Dev Ji. They all 5 Guru Sahiban in India. Of all 5 Guru Sahiban. And they couldn't do nothing. So they left Amritsar Sahib and they went to Lahore. Kyunki Sahib Singh Ji Lahore lives by Ladda Ji. By Ladda Ji is a Sikh of Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji, a very Paropakari Guru Sikh who helps so many people. And they go to Pai Ladda Ji's home. And when they go to Pai Ladda Ji's home, they're walking through the gulliya, through the alleyways, and they're asking, where's Pai Ladda Ji's car? Where's the house of Pai Ladda Ji? And you know, in India, in the pind is your business is everybody's business. Everybody knows everything. So everybody's saying in that time to Pai Ladda Ji that this Satta and Balwand Ji are coming to your house. So what does Bhai Ladda ji do? He legs it home before they come and he locks his doors, right? So they can't get into his house, right? You can imagine if Bhai Ladda ji goes home, they're running so fast, they go home, they close the darwaje, they close the doors, and then they're like a sigh of relief, and before you hear it, what do you hear? Knock, knock, right? Who's there? Bhai Satta ji, Bhai Balwand ji, right? Outside. And they're trying to get inside the house, but Bhai Ladda ji's like, I can't help you, leave me alone. But they're begging Bhai Ladda ji, only you can help us now. Te Bhai Ladda ji, Sant Kirpal, Kirpa je kare. Bhai Ladda ji was a sant. They were a saint. Sant Kirpa, and they are filled with daya, compassion. Kirpa je kare. And if they do kirpa, if the saint does kirpa, they say Nanak Sant Sang Nindak Pitare, then even the nindiks can be saved. So Ose Vele Sasang ji, Bhai Ladda ji opened the darwaje and said, I'll help you then. Because of that is how much mercy they had inside them for everybody else. They felt sorry for them. And he said, I help you because they are paropakari. They do help other people. So Bhai Ladda ji got ready to save Bhai Satta ji, Bhai Balwand ji. How? They got a donkey, they blackened their own face, they got a toli, someone who played the drums, and they left Lahore and went all the way towards Amritsar Sahib in that Shahr, went on all the Galiya, around the whole city. I went straight to Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj ji. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj says, what is this noise? Who is this person? They go, your Paropakari Guru Sikh, Bhai Ladda ji has come to save the honor of Bhai Satta ji and Bhai Balwand ji. Sal Sangat ji, when Guru Arjan Dev Ji sees Bhai Ladda ji, there's tears in Guru Arjan Dev Ji's eyes. And then Guru Arjan Dev Ji says his words from Guru Pratap Suj Granth. They say ke Guru maar hai ko Sikh bachav hai. What does that mean? That if the Guru curses somebody, then Sikh bachav hai, the Sikh can save them. So Guru Arjan Dev Ji on Nimrata is saying to Bhai Ladda ji ke Guru mare ko Sikh bachav hai. That the Guru put a curse on somebody. If I said to Bhai Ladda ji, so to Bhai Balwand ji and Bhai Satta ji, that you are cursed for slandering the Gurus, then even a Sikh can save that person. Sikh bachav hai. But then they say ke Sikh bachav hai, they say Sikh mar hai, that the Sikh curses somebody, then they say kis nahe kit thai. Something like this. They say that nobody can save that person. So this is the Guru's on Nimrata, who used to teach us a lesson, ke just like this pankti hai, ke sant ke hate ko rakhe na koi, that nobody can save them. If the saint curses somebody, nobody can save them. The Guru curses somebody, that person, what can they do? But then Guru Arjan Dev Ji says, Nanak Sant Sang Nindaka Pitare, ke Sat Sangat which are by coming into Sat Sangat, anybody can be saved. Anybody. So Gurbani is like a journey. It's like an adventure. The Guru is speaking us to different panktiya, and they're taking us on a journey through Sakya as well. At that time, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj ji said, if Bhai Satta ji, Bhai Balwand ji want to be saved, what do they have to do? They have to go to Sri Dukh Panjani Bedi. Utthe jaake us sarovar de vich they have to do Ishnan. Ishnan karke they have to also do Ustat of Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj ji. Ustat karke, by doing praise, then the Nindya will be taken away. So what did Bhai Satta ji, Bhai Balwand ji do? They went to that Sarovar, which is the Amrit Sarovar today. They did Ishnan, and they uchar the Bani Ram Kali ki var. In the Bani which is saying, Now karta kadir kare, kyo bol hove jo khivad hai. De guna sat pain parav hai, parangad dan parivad hai. Nanak raj chalaya, such a court satani neevad hai. Etc. The O Shabad which Sal Sangat ji they say, in the Shevi Pauri, Tan Tan Ram Das Gur, Jin Sirya, Tine Savare, Puri Hoi Karamat, Ab Sirjin Hare Tarya. That Shabad is from Bhai Satta ji, Bhai Balwand ji, which we hear every day in Sri Harmandir Sahib, and they look how beautiful that Bani is. We all sing it, Tan Tan Ram Das Gur. So beautiful. They saw Sangat ji, we sing that every day, and that was recited by Bhai Satta ji, Bhai Balwand ji, kyunki pehla they did in India. First they did in India, but then they did Ustat. And through the Ustati Saw Sangat ji, look how they not only saved themselves, but they saved us as well. Because we read this Bani every single day. By reading this Bani, we can be saved as well. So I do benti to Bhai Arjan Singh ji, if you could just sing this Tan Tan Ram Das Gur for next 1 or 2 minutes because he's got a beautiful voice and you don't hear my voice. So Sari Sangat, let's all join together and sing the praise of Sri Guru Ramdas Ji Maharaj Ji.
ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਗੁਰ ਜਿਨ ਸਿਰ ਆਤਨੈ ਸਵਾਰਿਆ ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਗੁਰ ਜਿਨ ਸਿਰ ਆਤਨੈ ਸਵਾਰਿਆ ਪੂਰੀ ਹੋਈ ਕਰਾਮਾਤ ਆਪ ਸਿਰਜਨਹਾਰੈ ਤਾਰਿਆ ਪੂਰੀ ਹੋਈ ਕਰਾਮਾਤ ਆਪ ਸਿਰਜਨਹਾਰੈ ਤਾਰਿਆ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਅਤੇ ਸੰਗਤੀ ਪਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਕਰ ਨਮਸਕਾਰਿਆ ਅਟਲ ਥਾਹੁ ਅਤੋਲ ਤੂੰ ਤੇਰਾ ਅੰਤ ਨਾ ਪਾਰਾਵਾਰਿਆ ਜਿਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਸੇਵਿਆ ਪਾਉ ਕਰ ਸੇ ਤੁਧ ਪਾਰ ਉਤਾਰਿਆ ਲਭ ਲੋਭ ਕਾਮ ਕ੍ਰੋਧ ਮੋਹ ਮਾਰ ਕੱਢੇ ਤੁਧ ਸਪਰਵਾਰਿਆ ਤਨ ਸੋ ਤੇਰਾ ਥਾਨ ਹੈ ਸੱਚ ਤੇਰਾ ਪੈਸਕਾਰਿਆ ਨਾਨਕ ਤੂੰ ਲਹਿਣਾ ਤੂੰ ਹੈ ਗੁਰ ਅਮਰ ਤੂੰ ਵਿਚਾਰਿਆ ਗੁਰ ਡਿਠਾ ਤਾ ਮਨ ਸਾਧਾਰਿਆ ਗੁਰ ਡਿਠਾ ਤਾ ਮਨ ਸਾਧਾਰਿਆ ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਗੁਰ ਜਿਨ ਸਿਰ ਆਤਨੈ ਸਵਾਰਿਆ ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਗੁਰ ਜਿਨ ਸਿਰ ਆਤਨੈ ਸਵਾਰਿਆ
So reciting Ramgli ki Vaad, praising all the Gurus by Satta Ji and by Balavan Ji were saved. Nanak Sant Sang Nindak Pitare. They were all saved as well. Isi tarah Sahib Singh Ji, even if somebody makes the mistake, they can still be saved. Hanji Age Paro Ji.
Sant ke dukhan te mukh pavai.
Te mukh pave Sahib Singh Ji. That one who is Nindya, te mukh. Us Nindak da chehra Sahib Singh, their face is ruined, pave. Completely ruined. It looks like it's, how do you explain that face of that person who does Nindya? Completely ruined just by doing Nindya of other people. Just by looking at them, you can see that that person is ruined, Hanji.
Santan ka dukhan kaag jo lave.
Kaag jo lave Sahib Singh Ji. Kaag means kaan. Kaanvang. Just like how a crow would make different types of noises. Bakbaad karda rehta hai Sahib Singh Ji. Makes different types of noises all the time. You know what a crow sounds like? A kaan. They say in the same way, Sahib Singh Ji, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਵਿਅਰਥ ਹਨ. All their words are useless. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮਨੁੱਖ ਨਿੰਦਿਆ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਹਾਂਜੀ.
ਸੰਤਨ ਕੈ ਦੁਖਨ ਸਰਪ ਜੋਨ ਪਾਏ.
ਸਰਪ ਜੋਨ ਜਾਏ. That one who is Nindya, sarp means sap. Sap means snake. They become a snake in the next life, Guru Arjan Dev Ji says. The Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji, Sheve Paatshah Ji, there was once a time when there was a sap on the floor. And the sap was being eaten by kide, by lots of ants. At that time, the Guru Sikh said, okay, Maharaji, why don't you help the sap? And Guru said, he says in the previous life, this sap was a guru, a Pakhandi guru. And all these kide were his chele. And he led them down the wrong path. And now what's happened? They come to give their karamda fal. The actions, the reaction to what happened. Okay, now, because the guru was fake and the guru was blind, all the chele were blind as well. So he took them down the wrong path and they all got lost as well. So now the next life, he's the sap and they're the kide eating at him, getting their saza, karamda fal. And Guru Sahib Ji here says, but in India, these ones who do slander, who are pakhandis, who do false bachan, They say कि सर्प जोन पाए, they come back as sarp in the next life as a snake, ਹਾਂਜੀ।
ਸੰਤ ਕੈ ਦੁਖਨ ਤ੍ਰਿਗਦ ਜੋਨ ਕਰਮਾਏ।
ਤ੍ਰਿਗਦ ਜੋਨ ਕਰਮਾਏ, ਤ੍ਰਿਗਦ ਹਿਮਿਸ ਟੇਡੀਆ ਸਾਸ ਨਹੀਂ, ਟੇਡੀਆ ਜੂਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ in different types of low ਨੀਵੀਆ ਜੂਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਸ ਨਹੀਂ, they come back ਕਿਰਮ ਪਾਵੇ ਸਾਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀੜਿਆ in different types of little insects and worms, they come back as by do ਨਿੰਦਿਆ, ਹਾਂਜੀ।
ਸੰਤਨ ਕੈ ਦੁਖਨ ਤ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨਾ ਮਹਿ ਜਲੈ।
ਤੇ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮਨੁੱਖ ਨਿੰਦਿਆ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਤ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨਾ ਮਹਿ ਜਲੇ, ਤ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨਾ ਦੀ ਅੱਗ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਸ ਜੀਵ ਸੜਦਾ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ। They burn in their own desires again and again. The desires because they feel uncontent. There's no contentment inside them. They're burning with ਈਰਖਾ। ਈਰਖਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਸੜਦੇ ਹਨ। They're burning in ਈਰਖਾ, jealousy all the time because they see other people's wealth. Whatever it is about that person, they start in India. That's why a lot of people do in India, because they're jealous, because they're not content in their own life. But if you want to have contentment, then come to the Guru. We're not going to get it from anybody else. It's all going to come from the Guru. Come to Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji, say, Maharaj Ji, Sat Baksho, Santok Baksho, bless me with these qualities, the divine qualities of truth, of contentment, Hanji.
ਸੰਤ ਕੈ ਦੁਖਨ ਸਭ ਕੋ ਛਲੈ। ਸਭ ਕੋ ਛਲੈ।
Sab ko chale, Saad Singh Ji. Hey, Maharaj Ji saying to us that the one does Nindya, sab ko chale, what do? They give tokha. They deceive many people. Sadhu tokha dinda hai. They make everybody feel like they're actually somebody, but that they're not that person. They're complete opposite. Tokha means to be deceitful. The Saad Singh Ji, look at yourself. Many people do Nindya and we do their sangat. They slander everybody that we know and they know. So think about it like this. When we're not there, who are they talking about then? If they do Nindya of everybody, when you're around them, do you think they do Nindya of us then? We're not there. Deceitful, tokha. They just need somebody to do Nindya too. They say, Tara, the Guru is saying, stay away from these people because probably 99% of the time they're doing your Nindya as well because they're just completely engrossed in Nindya. They say, Tara, whoever does Nindya, stay away from that person. Dur hai. ਜਾਈਏ ਭਾਗ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਭਗਤ ਕਬੀਰ ਜੀ ਬਚਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ, ਹਾਂਜੀ।
ਸੰਤ ਕੈ ਦੁਖਨ ਤੇਜ ਸਭ ਜਾਏ।
ਤੇਜ ਸਭ ਜਾਏ, ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਤੇਜ ਪ੍ਰਭਾਵ, ਸ਼ਕਤੀ, ਤਾਕਤ, all their strength, all their glory that they have in their life is taken away just by doing ਨਿੰਦਿਆ ਕਰਕੇ all their power is taken away, ਹਾਂਜੀ।
ਸੰਤ ਕੈ ਦੁਖਨ ਨੀਚ ਨੀਚਾਏ।
Neech, this person that is Nindya, they're not just the lowest, they're not just low, sorry, they're the lowest of the low. Neecha to neech. They're the lowest of the low, the Guru is saying. The one who's Nindya, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is saying so clearly to us. This is why we should stay away from Nindya. Why we should try our best. Keep trying. Do ardas to Guru Sahib Ji. Read Gurbani. See what the Guru says to us about. Actually, you know what? I'm the lowest of the low. Sab te jane aapas ko manda. To see ourselves as the lowest of the low, Guru Maharaj Ji says, Hanji.
ਸੰਤ ਦੋਖੀ ਕਾ ਥਾਉ ਕੋ ਨਾਹਿ।
The Sant Dokhi, the one that's Nindya, that person has no tha. That person has no place in this lok. Ate par log with sasang, they have no tha, they have no place of residence, Hanji.
ਨਾਨਕ ਸੰਤ ਭਾਵੈ ਤਾ ਓਏ ਭੀ ਗਤ ਪਾਏ।
But ਫਿਰ ਵੀ Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji ਬਚਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ ਕਿ ਸੰਤ ਭਾਵੇ, ਕਿ if you please the saint, if that sant becomes happy with you, ta oi pi gat pae. Phir vi Saad Singh Ji oi pi gat means gati mukti pahe. They can still be saved. So it's not all doom and gloom. We all get caught up in speaking negative words in India, happens. But the Guru says we can still be saved. Sant pave. Ke Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji di khushiyan prapt karke. But if Guru Sahib Ji becomes pleased, jai pave. If they become pleased with us, then phir then we can be saved, Hanji.
ਸੰਤ ਕਾ ਨਿੰਦਕ ਮਾਹ ਅਤਤਾਈ।
Saad Singh Ji, Guru Arjan Dev Ji says maha atatai. The one who is a nindaka, they say they are maha papi. They are a complete sinner. The Saad Singh Ji, many times in Guru Granth Sahib Ji, the Guru doesn't talk about papa. They don't say that this is a papa, that is a papa. It's very rarely you find things that are seen as papa. One thing that is papa is doing, they say to us, Guru Sahib Ji, ke 300 chagrat paap comes in the shouted by Guru Ramdas Ji Maharaj Ji, jinke jane bedire tum ho 300 chagrat paap kahe poot chagrat ho sang baap. The one that's given you life to fight with your parents is seen as a paap, to do disrespect to your parents. Guru Granth Sahib says 300 chagrat paap, bahut vadda paap ya. Another paap is doing nindya. Here they say maha atatai. They say it's equal to somebody. There's 6 different types of sins they equate it to. One is killing somebody who has no weapon, burning down a shop, taking somebody else's partner, their wife, adultery you could say, stealing somebody's jameen, taking somebody's money, and poisoning someone. I can't remember those 6 of them. I was very lucky, right? But the point here is that it's equal to that. That's how much paap is gained just by doing nindya hanji.
ਸੰਤ ਕਾ ਨਿੰਦਕ ਖਿਨ ਟਿਕਨ ਨਾ ਪਾਈ
The kin ek chin vaste sasangaji os jeev nu, that person has no shanti. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਈ ਟਿਕਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਸਾਸੰਗ ਜੀ ਸ਼ਾਂਤੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ there's no shanti in their mind because in India their mind is completely messed up. And we may think sometimes, why is my mind like this? Because of the actions that we're doing as well. Maybe in our previous lives, but even now we have to look at our own lives. Bande khoj dil har roj. Guru says, look at your actions. What are the actions that we are doing every single day? Prathame chodi, prai ninda, uttar gaye, sab man uttar gaye, sab man ki uttar gaye, something like this. I forgot the pankti now. They say, a man ki chinta. Jo man di chinta va hansa sangaji, all the different chinta, all the different uttar gaye, sab man ki chinta. All the different worries in our mind are taken away. Prathame chodi, parai ninda. By giving up parai ninda, by slandering other people, giving up that, then all my anxieties are taken away just by doing that. All my dukh hanji.
ਸੰਤ ਕਾ ਨਿੰਦਕ ਮਾਹ ਹਤਿਆਰਾ
The mahatyara. Hatyara here means to literally be a butcher, to be a murderer. They said that is a mahatyara. That is the worst type of murderer. Because that person is like a cutthroat person. What does that mean? They're ruthless. You know, sometimes people do in India, they're ruthless in the type of words that they speak. It's like, how could you say that about that person? They're like the worst people to hang around with. Absolutely ruthless. So mahatyara. Through their words, they can almost kill somebody. We know ourselves, many times people may hurt us physically, give us a punch, give us a slap. After a while it goes away, the bruise goes, right? But when it comes to words, words can stay forever. Somebody can say one thing to us and that can stay for years. That can stay for the rest of our life. That is the power of words. And literally, through words, bullying, blackmail, people take their lives. So Guru Sahib is saying that these people, through their words, are so ruthless and so vicious as well, Hanji.
ਸੰਤ ਕਾ ਨਿੰਦਕ ਪਰਮੇਸ਼ਰ ਮਾਰਾ
Sasangaji, if that person is nindya of a saint, then even Vaiguji thinks to themselves that this person is so cursed. And that person is cursed who is nindya of a sant, Hanji.
ਸੰਤ ਕਾ ਨਿੰਦਕ ਰਾਜ ਤੇ ਹੀਨ
The Raj Tehin, Jinna de ko Raj Pag hai Sasangaji, he has a lot of power, a lot of rule. They say that by doing Nindya, all that Raj Pag is taken away, all that power is taken away. Nindya karke Hanji.
ਸੰਤ ਕਾ ਨਿੰਦਕ ਦੁਖੀਆ ਅਰਦੀਨ
Dukhya Ardeen Sasangaji, that person is the most dukhi person. They have so much dukh in their life. Nindya karke. Ardeen. Deen means gribi. That person becomes poor. They lose all their wealth. They lose everything. They lose all their kamai. All that kamai that they done, all the bhakti that we've done. Imagine wake up in the morning doing Japji Sahib the part. Sukhmani Sahib. So much Bani, so much Abhyas. Amrit Ville, Jagke. We did how many hours? Who knows? Then what do we become so pavitra, so pure. Fed bar jaake, what do we do? Nindya. Nindya karke, what do we do? Put mail on ourselves again. We become dirty again. It's not to say the part was a waste. We can never say Gurbani was a waste ever, even just one job. But then what we've done, we just made ourselves mela again anyway. And we didn't listen to the Guru's teachings. That's the most craziest thing. The Guru tells us not to do it. It's like we're reading parts like this. We're not listening to what the Guru is saying. We covered our ears and we're just reading it like a robot. We're not listening to, and then we wonder why we don't have sukh in our life. We wonder why we're dukh. We have dukhi. We have dukh davil all the time. Where we're dukhi. Where we have these different types of rog, manda rog, sarir da rog, adak, all these types of things. So nindya karke sasangaji, just dukh. Dukh hi dukh. That's what the person gains, Hanji.
ਸੰਤ ਕੇ ਨਿੰਦਕ ਕਉ ਸਰਬ ਰੋਗ
The sarab ko rog sasangaji, jo sarirak rog, hankam kro, lom, hankar, adak, sare rog, they all come with that person who does nindya. They're filled with these different types of vices inside them. Nindya karke, again like we said, if we do slander of somebody else, then one of the organ han Sahib Singh ji, all the negative qualities, they come onto us. Sir kar hai paar. They come onto our own head by doing nindya of somebody else. Hanji.
Sant ke nindak ko sada bijog.
Sada bijog the arth hai vichoda. From Vaheguru ji, they're always separated. They can never get close to Vaheguru ji. When they sit down, there's no taka in their mind. Their mind cannot sit still. They cannot connect. There's no sinjog. Keval vijog. There's only vijog. There's only separation. They can never connect because of all in India. So we may be trying our best to do the right actions, but we haven't stopped doing the wrong actions. Just like we said a few weeks ago, a lot of times it's about unlearning. It's not always about learning. It's about unlearning. Unlearning the bad habits that we've put in our lives. By doing that, then it's so easy. Sometimes, like, ਜਦੋਂ see India ਜਾਂਦੇ, we go to India, or like these other countries, that third world countries, you think, why are they so happy for? It's because their lives are so simple, right? There's not much distractions, but in our lives, you have so much. Technically, we have everything. We got so much money compared to people in India. Whenever we go, they don't think we're millionaires, right? When in India, things are expensive, they always bump you as well. They always charge you more when you go to India because they can tell that he's from outside, right? As soon as they look at you, then you speak and they give it away as well. Bus, looking at your face, they know he's from Bangladesh, he's from England, Canada or something like that, right? They know straight away. But Sahib Singh ji, they're always happy. They have so much sukh. All the kids are smiling because their lives are very simple. Where our lives are so complicated through social media, Facebook, internet, there, all these WhatsApp videos that we watch, everything. There's just so much going on in our head. Then we wonder why we're always dukhi, because we've got so much, but you know what? Less is more. Less is more. It's so true, right? In a lot of cases, less is more. We don't need that much to be happy. Simple life is a happy life. Hanji.
Sant ki ninda dokh meh dokh.
Nindya karke Sahib Singh ji, dokh meh dokh. Dokh means dosh. Very simply, the greatest type of paap, the highest type of paap is just doing nindya. Jo santa di nindya hai, sant di nindya karke Sahib Singh, dokh meh dokh, is the worst type of action we can do, Hanji.
Nanak sant bhave ta uska bhi hoy mokh.
Again, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj says this bachan again. They say that by making the saints happy, if the sant becomes happy with us, then uska bhi hoy mokh. Mokh means moksha, mukti. Then that person becomes mukta, us jeev mukt ho janda hai, is pav sagar to tar janda hai Sahib Singh ji. But earning the khushiyan of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji by pleasing the saint Hanji.
Sant ka dokhi sada apavit.
Sahib Singh Ji nindya karke Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj bachan karde han ke sada apavit. Us jeev da man hamesha hi apavitr hai. Apavitr. It's always impure the mind that person does nindya, Hanji.
Sant ka dokhi kise ka nahi mit.
Te Sahib Singh Ji kise ka nahi mit. They are nobody's friend. Nobody is their friend and nobody's friends. Everybody is their enemy. They out to get everybody. Tomorrow you could be on a nindya list, right? They could be slandering you tomorrow. Nobody is their mitra, Hanji.
Sant ke dokhi ko daan lage.
Ko daan lage Sahib Singh Ji. They say ke jira Jamdut hai Sahib Singh Ji. Jamdut is the messenger of death. They say ke Jamdut da dandar lag janda hai. That the stick of Jamdut goes on top of their head. Meaning in the last moments of their life, what happens? Jamdut comes and smashes them over their head with their stick, and then they realize the life that they lived, what they've done in their life, how they've wasted their life. At the last moment, they realize that when that danda, that stick, hits them on top of their head, Hanji.
Sant ke dokhi ko sab tyage.
Sahib Singh Ji sab tyage. Jire Rab de pyare han, the beloved ones of Vaheguru Ji, they don't want to be around the nindak, and the nindak doesn't want to be around them. So if they don't want to be around them, why do we want to hang around with those people either? They are the worst people to hang around with, right? They don't want to be around spirituality, around positivity. They've just pulled themselves down to deep hole, and they're trying to pull us down as well. When we hang around with them, it has an effect. It always has an effect. Doing Madi Sangh, doing a negative company. So stay away from them, Hanji.
Sant ka dokhi maha ahankari.
The Sahib Singh Ji, the Guru says from the last line to this line, Maha Hankari, because those people have a lot of hankar, under which both hankar, they have so much pride. Isse tarah Sahib Singh Jire Rab de pyare han, they don't stay with that person. They stay away from it, because where there's hankar, they don't want to be there. Home nave na virodh hai, doi na vase kathai. Where there is naam, there cannot be ego, there cannot be pride. Where there is pride, there cannot be connection to the Guru Hanji.
ਸੰਤ ਕਾ ਦੋਖੀ ਸਦਾ ਬਿਕਾਰੀ
The sada bekari, Sat Sangat Ji, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਿਸ਼ੇ ਵਿਕਾਰ ਹਨ. There's so much passions inside that person. They're filled with all these different types of anger, lust, greed, attachment, you name it, jealousy. This all in that person who does nindya. ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ stay away from nindya, ਹਾਂਜੀ.
ਸੰਤ ਕਾ ਦੋਖੀ ਜਨਮੈ ਮਰੈ
ਜਨਮੇ ਮਰੇ. ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਉਸ ਜੀਵ ਜੰਮਦਾ ਮਰਦਾ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ. They come again and again in the cycle of life and death all the time, ਹਾਂਜੀ.
ਸੰਤ ਕੀ ਦੁਖਨਾ ਸੁਖ ਤੇ ਕਰੈ
ਤੇ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਸੁੱਖ ਟਲ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਨ. All their sukh is taken away. They're left khali, empty. There's no sukh left in that person. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜੀਵ ਨਿੰਦਿਆ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, they come khali and they go khali. All the kamai that they did, all the bhakti they've done is gone away just by doing nindya, ਹਾਂਜੀ.
ਸੰਤ ਕੇ ਦੋਖੀ ਕੋ ਨਾਹੀ ਠਾਓ
ਤੇ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj tells nahi ko thao. They have no tha, they have no place. Just like Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji, maaf karo ji, Sri Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj Ji, in that Sakhi, when they carry the gagar on top of their seats, Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj Ji goes to Bias. It's about 2:30 in the morning. Guru Amar Das Ji fills that gagar with Amrit Jal from Bias. And Guru Amar Das Ji is coming back to do Ishnan of Sri Guru Angad Dev Ji. And today, Guru Angad Dev Ji trips in a little ditch in the floor. And from the house of a weaver, they say, who is that outside? And the Bibi says, it must be that Nithava Amru, she says. The Guru Amar Das Ji says, hey, they say, oh, you crazy woman, that I am not a Nithava. That I have the Guru as my support, and the Guru is my home, the Guru is my tha. Mean that wherever there is the Guru, that person is never a Nithava. But the one who does Nindya, who goes against the Guru's bachan, who becomes a Vemukha, then they say that person has no tha. Jeko Gurute Vemukha hove, when a Satguru Mukta, na pai. They say, oh Shaudish Maharaj says, put your hobe bekiya jai. Anek juni parma ave, when a Satguru Mukta, na pai. Without the Guru, nobody is saved and everybody is filled with dukh who doesn't have the true Guru, ਹਾਂਜੀ.
ਨਾਨਕ ਸੰਤ ਭਾਵੈ ਤਾ ਲੈ ਮਿਲਾਏ
ਤੇ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ by gaining the Guru's khushiya, sant bhave, by pleasing the Guru. When the Guru becomes pleased with us, when the saint becomes pleased with us, then what happens? When Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj Ji made their way back towards Sri Guru Angad Dev Ji Maharaj Ji, on that day, Guru Angad Dev Ji blessed Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj with the Guru Gaddi. Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj Ji said to Guru Angad Dev Ji, Hey Sache Padshah Ji, on this one day I come and I failed to get back to you on time because they tripped that day. And they took ages to come back to Kadur Sahib, to give the Gagar and to do the Ishnandi Seva, to wash the Guru. Guru Angad Dev Ji said that the reason why today I gave you the Guru Gaddi is because today you fell. And that was the day I was waiting for the day for you to fall. On that day I was going to pick you up and put you on top of my own throne and make you the Guru. So ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji saying to us, hey, ਹਾਂਜੀ ਦੁਆਰਾ ਪੜੋ ਜੀ.
ਨਾਨਕ ਸੰਤ ਭਾਵੈ ਤਾ ਲੈ ਮਿਲਾਏ
ਤਾ ਲੈ ਮਿਲਾਏ. ਤੇ ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, Guru Maharaj Ji ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ we join with the Guru. ਮਿਲਾਪ ਬਖਸ਼ਦੇ ਹਨ. We meet ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ. ਤਾ ਲੈ ਮਿਲਾਏ. ਤੂੰ ਆਪ ਵਿੱਚ ਛੋੜਿਆ, ਆਪ ਮਿਲਾਇਆ. You yourself separate us, but you yourself can join us too. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ. So ਇੰਨੀਆਂ ਬੇਨਤੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰਵਾਨ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ. Please forgive the mistakes we made in this Katha Vichar. Guru Arjan Dev Ji here spoke to us both Visthal Dev in a lot of detail about Nindya, of not doing Nindya, but even if somebody does do Nindya, they can still be saved. Because many times today, Sahib Sangat Ji, for some reason, if somebody does Nindya, what is our reaction? That they do Nindya, they're going to go to hell. But nay, Sahib Sangat Ji, just like by Ladda Ji, we should have compassion. Then if somebody does Nindya, we don't start cussing them saying that Nindaks go to hell. We say that Nanak Santa Sang Nindak Pitare, and we try and bring them into Sat Sangat and we try and help them. We don't need to do Nindya of Nindaks. We're there to save those people through Guru Sahib's Kirpa. So Maji Kirpa Karan, please forgive all the mistakes we made in the Katha Vichar. Many, many mistakes. This Katha happens every week in English of Sri Sukhmani Sahib. So please invite your family and friends. It's not about the person, it's not about the Sanstha, it's about the Gurbani Katha. So let's all join to the Bani of Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji, Sukh Den Wali Bani. If you follow the bachan of the Guru, then Guru Sahib Ji Kirpa Karan, they'll bless us, they'll fill us with Sukh, and they'll bless us with Malap with Vaiguru Ji. So again, please give all the mistakes we made with the last two lines, and then we'll do Samapti. Deho Sajjana, Asi Siraya, जो होवे साहिब स्यो मेल।
संत के दुखी को नाही ठाओ, नानक संत भावै ता लय मिलाए।
हे गोविंद हे गोपाल हे दयाल लाल, प्राणनाथ अनाथ सखे दीन दर्द निवार। हे समरथ अगम पूरन मोहे मैं आतार, अंधकूप महापयान नानक पार उतार। आए प्रभ शरणागति कृपा निध दयाल, एक अखर हर मन बसत नानक होत निहाल। वाहिगुरु नाम जहाज है चढ़े सोतरे पार, जो शरदा कर सेव दे गुर पार उतार नहार। जो शरदा कर सेव दे गुर पार उतार नहार। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह।
If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Please donate and help spread Guruji's message. Link is in the description below. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.